Hey everybody, it is Jason and Tasha Fields. And instead of making some long, drawn out Facebook post, Tasha's great idea was to make a video to thank you all for supporting us and having our back. Here's Tasha.
Here's Tasha. I like that. Hey, Milwaukee. So, first of all, even though we know the election was a hot mess,
Boo.
we are all right. It was some bull. But we're all right. And we just wanted you to know that and thank those of you who checked in on us. I do have to say, I really appreciated being up close and personal in Jason's campaign. I saw how hard he worked each day. And I also saw just up close what his vision was for the Milwaukee Comptroller's office. And unfortunately, he won't get to live that out. And I think that had he had the opportunity, we will see a different operation in Milwaukee in terms of the comptroller's office within a few years. But that's neither here nor there. It's all right. We're all good. I do want to say though, something that I experienced during this campaign that I hadn't in the other three that I've been a part of since I've been Team Fields is the hating. I mean, it was on a whole nother level to the point where this one man had the nerve to tell my husband his whole mission in life was to take him out, take him down. Well, those are my words, but basically that's the gist of his post on social media because I don't think he would have the nerve to say that to Jason in
Nah,
person.
he wouldn't.
Right. But anyway, I found that very sad because for one, Jason and I are believers. And so first of all, we know that God is in control and that no man can take us down without God giving him permission to do so. And thankfully, he has not given this particular person permission to do so. And so I do have some advice for haters, though, because I know you're watching. First of all of that energy, use it for something positive, something that's going to be beneficial to you and or your community. For example, I just have a couple of ideas I've been thinking about. You could join the jump rope challenge. I mean, Jason and I, we've been jumping, not always posting, but that's an excellent way to get in some cardio, get your heart right. And maybe that might really help you get your heart right. And also, you might run for office if you're not satisfied with the level of work that
Representing, yeah.
yeah, the level of work that a particular person is doing. So I mean there's plenty you could do with that energy, but Milwaukee, we good on haters. You know, it's enough. We at our max. So we really don't need that energy at all. But I digress. Let me get back to the main point, which is the thank yous. We really want to thank our family, our friends, in particular Jay's campaign leaders. So, Brandon Savage, we appreciate you. Todd Miller, we appreciate you. You all rock. Y'all
Mhm.
did such an excellent job holding Jason down, helping him strategize with his campaign and using his campaign
Mhm.
finances appropriately. So, we appreciate you for that. I can't go without thanking my girl Jan Broberg and Ryan Schrader at the Capitol, who really helped Jason have that balance and meet his commitments as state representative. They also work very hard, calling and emailing and video zooming just to make sure that Jason stayed on top of his commitments with the state capitol. So thank you to those people. I also have to say that I am grateful to be in Milwaukee. As much as we can complain about the things that are not right, we do have some people in Milwaukee who are truly committed to making things better. And three people in particular that I am just like thankful for. I can't find another word, but they have used their voices to help us to understand what's going on nationally, and especially locally in the Black community. And to be honest, I don't know where else I would get the information from. So those three people, my soror Michelle Bryant, who goes live, it seems like, I know it's not every day, but very often. My brother Sherwin Hughes, brother Jermaine Reed, all three of them don't even have a formal platform, but they make sure that we get the communication and information that we need, and education at times that we need in our community through the social media platforms. And for that, I am grateful, because there is nowhere else that we're getting that information. And so without those three voices, I don't know where we would be in terms of understanding this current climate. I just finally want to leave us with just some encouragement. I know that it's been a lot going on. This pandemic is really hard to uh, navigate and challenging for many of us. But I think that we have the energy that we have in terms of everyone's commitment in the community, that we're gonna be all right. I mean, if everyone does the best at what they're supposed to do and really understand what they're called to do, we're gonna be all right, Milwaukee. So just be encouraged, and stay safe, stay home, reach out for help and support if you need it. And just know that we're here for you also. And now I'll turn it over to Jason, who wants to give a message as well.
So thank you, everybody. We just want to say again that we love you all for constant support, constant prayers. Many of you know I've decided not to seek re-election for the 11th Assembly District, and it just gets to a point where, when the motivation is leading me to do something else, then you have to you have to listen and heed to that call. I'm happy of the work we did. Thank you, Simon Black. Thanks,
Yes.
Calvin, for always being there. Brian Shupper. Thanks, Sierra Delore, my homegirl Dora Drake. Thank you for all those people. Kevin Newell, Ken Harris, Alonzo. Thank you for everybody who's consistently been in my corner. Corey Nettles, John Daniels, my man Emery Harlan, Craig Camels. Thank you, all of you, for always being there. Thank you to the community. We will not take for granted. I've never taken for granted the support that you've all given me. And above anything, if there's nothing else you all hear or take from this, is Tasha and I try to live a pleasing life to God. We don't claim to be perfect, but we work on it. And if there's anything that we can do, is to really show him that we are very appreciative of the people God has given us. He's brought us together. And so we want to thank our parents, as Tasha said, my brother, my niece, everybody, my grandmother, people who really love us, regardless of whether she was working where she worked or I was doing what I'm doing. People who will consistently be with us because they love us. To the community, again, I want to give you a special thanks and prayer for all of you, because to get 40,000 votes in the middle of a pandemic, many of you risked your lives, and please know that it did not go unnoticed. We see you, we love you, we thank you, and just keep the faith, as Tasha said. If there's anything that we can stress, keep your eyes on God, because when you do that, everything else comes together. So thank you for consistently having my back, whether it be in the campaign. Congratulations to Asha. Godspeed, Aisha. Sorry, Godspeed. We're praying for you.
Congrats.
Everything goes well. To all the people elected, again, thank you. Again, we're praying. We hope you listen to God and He gives you direction. Thank you to all of you who wish me well on my retirement. And to the community, we love you. Everything we do is about lifting you up and empowering you. So thank you.
Wait a minute, retirement. You still gonna be working, right?
Yeah, baby,
Oh, okay.
we still
Oh, okay. Just checking.
we still gonna be
Sorry,
working.
y'all. Okay, that's all for now. We love y'all,
Love
Milwaukee.
y'all. Talk to you later.
Bye.